Here we are live. This is A1 Live. We're getting ready to go live, and we have some special stuff going for y'all today, just like we do every day. Let's see. Here we go live.
So when you done cut it off.
He's talking about, I been doing this for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2, 3 weeks. Yeah, don't worry about it. That's my job. Hey, I'm sorry, this is what I do. Hey, man, I'm good. But yeah. All of them, everybody got it. Hey, yo. Back in this thing again. A1 Live, Action One Media Group. You know what I'm saying? We back in the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Can we get some volume in the headphones? You know what I'm saying? Turn this up. What's good, family? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody checking us out again. Shout out to everybody checking us out on Facebook Live. Everybody checking us out on weareA1.com. Man, we so excited, man. We got this app going for the radio station.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's out on Google right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we out on Google right now. Apple coming soon, like the Mike Jones album. But, you know what I'm saying? We working, we working on that, man.
Yeah, we download that app, by the way.
Yeah, man. Get with us, man. Try to make sure everybody cool, man. About stay, man. So, man, another week, man, with the people, man. We appreciate y'all checking us out. Another week. I got some friends with me doing it again. You know what I'm saying? So everybody good. Man, yeah, man. So, man, this past weekend, I want to give a big shout out to the brothers from the Blacklist Association.
Awesome turnout, man. Awesome turnout.
Man, I think we can safely say that the Blacklist Association has the largest black food truck festival in the country.
Sure.
You know, it was a day, man. 18 food trucks, 80 vendors, thousands of people.
Proud to see us out.
And just a day, you know, of fun, man. You know what I'm saying? People really had a good time, man. And most importantly, black businesses won that day. You know what I'm saying? It was a day where everybody won.
Yeah.
And that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, no L's being taken. And man, I just got to give a shout out to the community for coming out, man.
Support, that's what's up right there.
You know, without the community, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we definitely want to give a shout out to local serves. You know, people thought we was playing when we told them if they go download the app and use it, they can win some on the run tickets. You know what I'm saying? We had somebody win the on the run tickets.
Oh,
you know, at first I was gonna say a name, but you know, I don't want all the people hitting her up. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, she won 2 on the run tickets, so now you know she got about 1 million friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know, shout out to the sister that won those tickets, though, man.
Yes,
it was a good time, man. You know, shout out to all the media that came out, man. We had the A1 booth over there, man.
Going down.
Yeah, you was there, man. We had everybody coming in and out,
That's
man.
what's up, man. I was proud to be a part of that, man. That's what's up, bro.
Man,
that's what's up.
Good time, man. Man, we had visionary movements out there, man. They were doing the podcast, you know what I'm saying? You see, I'm rocking the shirt, man, showing love, man. And man, just all the creators, you know, that came out. We had there was so many bloggers, photographers. We had Vision of Our Photography, Creative Chemistry, Johnny Cruz Photography, Crystal Gossip. Oh yeah. Hey, man, shout out to him, man. Hey man, we got our music playing on the station too, man. Crystal Gossip and the whole Houston Food Bloggers Collective. 725 Mag, man, dope video out right now. Society Press, Houston Style, man. Our brother came down from Killeen, Texas Black Pages. Brother Ronnie, man, that's a real righteous brother, man. All Real Radio was in the building. Hotel Mag, Traveling Made Affordable, and D Urban Studios, man. And we still getting footage and photography, you know what I'm saying, rolling in to this day, man. And also, man, big shout out to all the performers, man.
Yes,
man, I think all the performers held it down. Sister Swat, man, she emceed the whole event, man. DJ, I believe, was out there spinning for 8 hours. Brother was out there spinning for 8 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whole AI team, man. Bush, AB, Swiss, Cuto, Lou, Preach, Miss Gemini, Alicia Miles. Man, had the North Shore Gents out there. AJ McQueen in the writer's block. And man, shout out to the homies from the DMV that came through. Rich Raw, man. You know what I'm saying? Brother came through the Action One table too, man. We're going to make sure that we get some of his music up there on the set as well, man. So, before I get too far into the show today, over the past, this month, we lost a great one, man. You know what I'm saying? Miss Aretha Franklin.
Rest in peace.
Okay. Then we got some more people that come through. Okay. Man, so yeah, gotta say R.I.P. man to Miss Aretha Franklin. I just got a little hodgepodge of write-ups and things that I saw online. But Aretha Franklin, universally acclaimed as the Queen of Soul and one of America's greatest singers in any style, died on August 16, 2018, in a home in Detroit at the age of 76. They say she had pancreatic cancer. This lady, man, she had more than 100 singles in the Billboard charts, including 17 top 10 pop singles, 20 #1 hits. She received 18 Grammy Awards, along with a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1994. She was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987 in its second year. Man, can you believe what she was saying? She sang at the inauguration of Barack Obama in 2009, pre-inauguration for Jimmy Carter and Bill Clinton, the Democratic National Convention, and in 1968, she sang at the Democratic National Convention and Martin Luther King's funeral. So,
that's a big thing.
And so, she's one of those people whose music is definitely going to live on.
It can't be replaced.
Definitely
can't be replaced.
Man. Everybody look up to it. Okay, man. So, what we're finna do, man, we're finna get into a quick break. And I'm going to bring on my special guest, Sister Maranda Evans from the Trouble Movement. You know what I'm saying? But we're finna get into this. Thank you by my homegirl, Danny Walker. You know what I'm saying? I love this track. We got it playing. We are A1.com. Action One, go get the app, man. Let's get it, man.
Get it downloaded.
Tune into the all-new Action One network. Turn up the volume. Let's take a commercial break. What's second song, man? Second song, man, we're gonna play Check Up on the People. Right time?
Like, I can even reason this.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna go high interview first. Yeah, when I bring them on. Okay. Good. Good. You good? He said after you do that interview, you come over here. Then you go get the interview. You're doing the podcast. How many more minutes I got here? On the song, or you got man, right? What it do? Nah, I didn't come out. I was. Yeah, man, that's all, man. She worked with me at Big Go Base.
Oh, okay. Oh.
She's doing a sample. Like a sample of somebody else in the box.
Who is it?
I don't know, man. He said, "Don't go."
You sound like you're doing stuff.
Yeah, like somebody took a sample and like they grab it, they do a project. Right. The old Kanye.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, bad. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I gotta, I'm gonna get you.
How you apologize though? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did.
Hey. 30 seconds.
So,
10 seconds.
Yo, brother Atum back in the building again. Man, I was reminded this week that we're a year removed from Harvey. And you know, there's a lot of people out there that still is dealing with the effects of Harvey, both mentally and physically. We want to make sure that, you know, anybody that's interested, man, that we actually have a Harvey documentary out that was put together by Brother Sonny from Third Eye Media, Brother O'Reilly from Blacklist Association. It's a Harvey documentary. It's out on melanated.com and also on YouTube. And it just documents a group of, you know, just our people going out to help our people that FEMA had ignored, and the Red Cross had ignored. And, you know, we went to some places weeks later, and we still had old people sitting in their house with waterlogged furniture. And, you know, just went out there and, you know, just did little stuff to help people try to start putting their lives back together.
what's up, man?
Man, but we talked about the Black Food Truck Festival, man. I didn't get to say, man, the week before I got a chance to go check out the homie Toby in Inkaway. Man, that concept.
That boy there.
That concept.
That boy there, nice, bro. I actually saw him on Facebook yesterday. Facebook introduced me to that guy yesterday.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the homie,
yeah,
man.
man.
And shout out to the city, man. Like they say, Houston don't support their artists, but Houston came out strong, and Houston came out tough.
Shout out, man.
Man, so today, man, you know, I met this wonderful young woman. I don't know how long ago it was, but shout out to Brother Said. Of course, man. Brother Said, man. I definitely know, man. I owe Brother Said so much, man. That's the plug, man. Because, you know, he the plug for people to be linking up. But I met this young woman, and she came and she told her a story about, you know, what kind of motivated her to start giving back and helping. And I just had to make sure that from that moment on, you know what I'm saying, we started linking up, and, you know, I followed her and just make sure that I do what I can to support her movement. So today I got Sister Maranda Evans from the Trouble Movement. How you doing today, sister?
I'm good. Hello.
Man, feeling good. So then, can you tell the people about the Trouble Movement and, you know, what kind of was your motivation for getting into it?
The Trouble Movement is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. It's a youth nonprofit where we mentor teens, boys, and girls 13 to 25. We assign a mentor to them. We also have an education program where we provide scholarships through our annual 5K walk to high school juniors and seniors. And we also have a program for abuse victims, which we partner with the Butterfly Project to provide resources to sexual and domestic violence victims or survivors. So we pretty much go around the community, work with the youth, go to schools, go to churches, everywhere at all times. Like, teenagers text me all day. And somehow I ended up being the only mentor because nobody else wants to work with the other mentors. And I'm like, can I pass y'all to all the mentors we have? It's more than just me.
But maybe you just a little more related.
They love me, you know, and they don't want to let go. That's what it is. So, yeah, that is what we do. We've been around since October 5th, 2016. That's when we got our 501c3 status. But I really started it back in 2014. after I released my first book, and it was a hashtag. And I wrote and published my first book, Trouble, which is the story of my life. And to promote the book, I would hashtag, Trouble Takeover, it's a movement, it's a movement. And then I started to believe that it really was a movement, and so I started the Trouble. And it's basically rooted from my story. So the teens that I help them because I don't want them to be the way I was when I was a teenager. So,
Yeah. And I, once I seen what you're doing, we reached out, man, and one of the first books that I got on my website, that was written by a woman, because I kind of was looking at a lot of the content that I had, and it was heavy male influence, and so you were one of the first people. Shout out to you for making dope content and everything like that, man. So on September 2nd, you have a drive coming up, a fundraiser coming up.
Yes.
Can you let the people know about that?
Yes, on September 2nd, we have what's called the Ones for Funds clothing fundraiser. And basically, we got donations from people in the community. And we're going to be selling everything for $1. So we have women's clothes, men's clothes, baby clothes, girl clothes, purses, household items. Like, we have a lot of stuff that was donated, and everything is $1. So we're raising money for our programs to be split between our programs, and also specifically we want to start a single teen mom program that helps single teen moms, because I took in my teenage stepsister who is a mom, and that kind of like gave me the drive to start a program for single teen moms, because they don't have very many resources for that. So that is mainly what the fundraiser will be about. It is September 2nd from 3 to 5 p.m. at Congregation Emmanuel, 1500 Sunset Boulevard, 77005. Right across from Rice University.
Okay.
It's right across from Rice University. And it'll be,
we'll
be out in the parking lot, like in the west lot. As soon as you come in, you'll see us, in the parking lot and stuff. So
everybody show support, man.
Please do. Because my living room is filled with donations. And everything is $1. Like, we have uniforms, like, who doesn't want to go shopping?
I know, right?
I already did my shopping in the bag, I'm not going to lie. But I put my dollars in. I did.
So when you're out there dealing with these young women, what's the number one need that consistently comes across your desk?
In young teenage women, they need, a lot of them lack a father figure, similar to me. But they need kind of like an older woman to talk to about things that they're going through, whether they're being bullied. I have a few kids who are being bullied in high school. Some have even considered suicide. And I am trained in suicidal prevention.
Right.
So I'm able to talk someone down from suicide. And I also know from experience what that feeling is like, because I have tried to commit suicide when I was young. So you get a lot of bullying, a lot of cyberbullying, especially stuff going on social media, boys, arguments like with best friends. You get a lot of the broken family, and, they kind of look for attention in different places. And I maybe got 1 or 2 abuse victims who have been abused as teenagers. It's a lot.
And these are things that I think about, sister, just because I have 3 daughters. So just of course, like most men, we live our lives, doing our thing, and then you're given a different perspective. And some of us, it takes a little time to get, a knock on the head. I know I was, I had my first kid at 19, and I was dumb, dumb, you know what I'm saying? But after several years, just realizing the responsibility that I had to the next generation, and like you said, dealing with a lot of friends with issues related to not having a male figure in their lives. I wanted to make sure that I stepped up and tried to be that example. And it's it's a process. That you have to commit to. Just like me and her mom had to work it out. and realize how to co-parent. And so, but it's a commitment, and I know it's something that we need to do. So, when you're talking about mental health, what's one thing that you feel that we can do to try to push the narrative more in our community that it's okay to seek help for, mental health issues? Even prior to, a breakdown, this period of therapy, talking to people.
I think we need to admit that we do it ourselves. One thing I always say, I go live a lot, I do a lot of interviews, and I always tell people that I am diagnosed with anxiety disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. That is exactly why Viper is sitting over there on that chair as long as my pepper spray. Because I'm not walking across the parking lot without protecting. Right. And my friends won't let me get a gun. So, I have been diagnosed with those mental illnesses. I am on medication. I do see a therapist and a psychiatrist. But at the same time, even though I have anxiety, I'm still able to do all the things that I'm doing. Right. I'm still able to publish books. I'm still able to run a nonprofit. I'm still able to tutor. I'm still able to have 2 for-profit businesses and work part-time. Like, literally, I do everything, even with mental health issues. So I think that if we make it okay and admit that we're going to therapy too, instead of hiding it or keeping secret that you don't go to therapy, or like, nah, I don't do therapy, I ain't gonna talk to nobody about the problem, then people are more open to go. Because one thing I learned is when you tell your story, it gets people to tell theirs. Or if you share your experiences, then people are more willing to do it. Like, people are more willing to go to therapy when I share my experience in therapy. Like, people are more willing to consider psychiatry or medication when I say, okay, I'm on this medication and this is how I react to it, or things like that. So that's how we have to get rid of the stigma of Black people don't go to therapy, or it's not true. Like, you need, because what's gonna happen is, I used to be like that when I was little, and I've suffered through depression my whole from 11 to 21. And I've tried to kill myself multiple times. They did lock me in a psychiatric facility when I was 17 years old because I decided I wanted to overdose on medication. So, you don't want to get to that point and then decide you need help. I needed help before that. But because I grew up in a family that doesn't believe in therapy or doesn't believe in depression and anxiety, I didn't get that kind of help. So we have to educate the community on mental health awareness, and the options that we have to correct it.
Yeah, man, you're so strong. Yeah. How old were you when you lost your father? 11. He was 11. Yeah.
So that's when it really.
That's when it started. When he was murdered by his girlfriend, I was 11.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I fight for domestic violence, because I'm a secondary victim of domestic violence, and that's where it all started.
You got you. Most stuff. And last time we were together, you gave an interesting statistics on male domestic violence. Can you let the people know about that?
Yeah, 1 in every 5 men experience domestic violence, and 1 in every 3 women experience domestic violence. So every 20 seconds, someone experiences domestic violence, whether it's a man or woman. Every 20 seconds, someone is hit.
Yeah, and I didn't know that males were killed.
Yes,
like
with the male population that experience domestic violence, it's more fatal.
Right.
And the lady who killed him did not go to jail. She was not convicted, which most abusers are not convicted. So she got away scot-free for killing my daddy. Shot 6 times, murdered in the back of a truck. She wasn't even put in handcuffs. Police came on the scene. And I'm going to be straight up with you, some racist white cops. We're talking about 2004. My daddy was a cowboy. He was from Madisonville. He had a gold tooth. He had a big belt buckle. Like, he had gold chains. So you walked up and automatically assumed this man got to be a drug dealer. He must be abusive. And she automatically, he hit me. She crying. Oh, okay, well, it was self-defense. They didn't put her in handcuffs. They took her statement, and that was it. I remember being 11 years old, writing a letter to the court, begging them to take our case. 11 years old. Writing a letter to the court. Like, can you please at least arrest this one? But no.
And you've taken all of that and you built this this movement.
And that's just a little bit of the story. Man, I'm like, my story. That's just the beginning.
So, you got some new writings you're working on?
Yes.
'Cause
Well,
I know you got a lot going on. You just opened up an office. You got so many different events going on. But
Yes.
I got to go to the office.
Yeah, you
party,
did
know what I'm
twice.
saying? Yeah,
You came here twice. Like,
Yeah,
I got
man.
some mimosas.
Yeah,
Like, nah, we drunk out of mimosas.
Yeah, came
No.
through, stole the photographer, man.
You
Got some
definitely
recruited some more music for A1.
Yeah.
That's all live, man. But I know you got some more writings in the works.
Well, I ghostwrite and edit. So I started ghostwriting and editing in January, and since January I've ghostwritten 10 books and edited about 30. So yeah, I'm busy. But on top of that, I do have a blog on my website, MarandaEvans.com.
MarandaEvans.com.
I just had a series called Single Saved Celibate. And it was a series where I talk about my celibacy and like people were asking questions and I would answer the questions. I am working on my third book, which will be the follow-up to Trouble. So it'll be, from where I ended going to grad school all the way up until now. Like that whole 6-year process. And I'm about to start a series called The Black Superwoman.
Okay.
So
Tell us about it.
that's my new hashtag.
Getting that exclusive.
Yeah, y'all getting the exclusive because it's really not out yet. It's really not out.
Yeah.
But
And some bomb effects.
Yeah, it's exclusive information right now. And so my assistant Jalika decided check Instagram to see if the hashtag The Black Superwoman was taken because I've always called myself Superwoman.
Yeah.
Even when I was a teenager, I had a journal called Superwoman, and I wrote like all the things I was going through and things like that. And so people always tell me all the time, like, you need angel wings, you need a cape, like you Superwoman, you always saving everybody, like. And I really started to believe that, like I really started to believe that I was Superwoman. So I started The Black Superwoman because here's my thing: if you notice, there is no Superwoman. Her name is Supergirl, right? So why is her name not Superwoman? Why does she have to be Supergirl? Superwoman is a collaboration of all female heroes. So most people call themselves Superwoman. It's a nickname. I'm Superwoman. No, I'm the Black Superwoman. Like, so I'm the Black Superwoman. So I got a personalized cape. I don't know if you just seen the picture I just posted on Instagram where I was in all black and I had my afro and I had the African jewelry going on and I did the Wakanda Forever. And so I did a whole photo shoot in all black. I got this personalized cape with my name on the back, and that is going to be the start of hashtag The Black Superwoman. And it'll be a blog series. It won't be a book, but it will be a blog series on how I tell you how I am the Black Superwoman.
Oh man, that's gonna be live, man.
It is.
What people gonna be able to check that out at?
MarandaEvans.com.
MarandaEvans.com. Man, this is live, man. This is live, man. The Ones for Funds clothing drive, man. That's going down, man. Sunday, September 2nd. Make sure y'all get out there and y'all support. Man, this wonderful woman. Yeah. All of her efforts, man. Every time, like I said, I just see you keep building, see you keep going, adding something new.
Always.
Dang.
I am unstoppable.
Yeah.
Like anybody will tell you, my mama too. So it tells everybody, ever since she was a kid, she got her mindset on something, she's not going to change it. And that's how I am. Once I have my mindset on something, I have to do it. And I'm unstoppable. Like, I just can't be stopped.
So let the people know where they can find your books. Again, you know what I'm saying? The names of them.
The first one is Trouble by Miranda Evans, and the second one is Renewed Strength, Steps to Becoming a Survivor. Survivor is an acronym, so each letter is a different step. And they both can be found on MarandaEvans.com. And they both will be autographed and shipped straight to the customer upon purchase. Renewed Strength is currently sold out because Peabody bought the last one. And so I am getting some more. And I can be followed. Of course, my blog is on MarandaEvans.com. And we also have the TroubleMovement.org if you want to learn more about the organization and about our kids and stuff.
Check out TroubleMovement.org.
Yeah, and elements of me on all social medias and the Trouble Movement on all social medias.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all get them, man. Ones for Funds clothing fundraiser, man. Get out there. The congregation. Say the church name again.
Emmanuel.
Yeah, Congregation of Emmanuel. Sunday, September 2nd from 3 to 5, man. Get out here.
Show support.
Yeah, man. Support it, man. Support Maranda Admin. Support the Trouble Movement. Follow them on all social medias, man. We're finna get into a break. We're going to be right back, man.
Yeah.
A1 Live, man. Check us out.
Check us out.
You know, I know my baby.
I'm
like, baby, that's the whole. I always tell people, like, when they ask questions, I answer anything people ask. I'm like, my life is a book. Literally. Like, there's nothing you can ask me I'm not going to answer.
Yeah.
What Josh do? What did Josh do?
You got another song? You want a water? You want a water?
No. I'm over here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Still got plenty of shit. Okay.
Y'all turn it on.
Thank you.
Okay, here.
Cause I'm like, ooh.
What's up? What I do? What's got this?
Oh, it's commercial break.
How you doing, Ronnie?
No, you ain't doing it.
Hey, you only just want them three, right? Huh? You just want them three, right? You can step up.
Oh shit, he can sing.
Huh?
No, he can sing.
Stop like a
We got all. You get all three of us on there. I mean, all four of us on there.
All four? Is it zoomed in?
Let me see. Nah. Well then, yeah. Shit, let me get that.
Not zoomed in? It should be.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna get that and talk.
Yeah,
That's all I was talking about. So I need another. You said I need another track.
Just pull it back.
So then, yeah, I'm gonna get over there.
Oh, that's too late.
All right. Hey, bro. All right. So we gonna. I guess the next one.
I mean, wait, are you doing it?
Nah. I'm gonna get
Oh, okay, he's okay, never mind.
I'm trying to think of which track.
So he said he's gonna be up there.
Okay.
Hey, nah, he's trying to come through.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna
Wait.
I'm not gonna play with y'all. Y'all be handling me wrong.
I think we did.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, yeah, no.
All right, song is ready, yeah?
What's up? You what?
All right, song is ready, yeah?
What's up?
Song is ready, yeah?
You know what the first one now?
You gonna get in, bro? I said you didn't put another song.
Thought though. That would that be? Cool.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch of.
All right, you ready to come through?
Just gotta pull it a little bit more back.
Yo. A1 Live, back in the place to be, man. Brother Atum when I just had a great talk with my sister Maranda Adams from the Trouble Movement. And, you know what I'm saying, I done brought some more trouble in here. Man, I got the sisters from Doyenne. Am I saying that right? Doyenne? Doyenne. From the Doyenne Dilemmas podcast in the building. AB and Jazz, what's good?
Good.
Yeah.
Great. Happy to be here. It's nice to hear about your story and what you're doing in the community.
Yeah, man. These sisters, man. I know AB. You know what I'm saying? She a real good homie. So she hit me. You know, we've been talking about you know, the whole podcasting and media thing. And she shot me the podcast.
Yeah.
And I could definitely say it is an entertaining show. These sisters do their thing. They have great chemistry. Man, could you tell the people a little bit about the show, how y'all came together with the concept, and just how y'all work on the flow?
Well, we're roommates, so we have a round table in our house that we kind of been self-proclaimed and famous, I guess. People come over and we just kind of talk about whatever, and we've always thought, like, why don't we turn this into something? We didn't know exactly what, but it took some time, and now we're here with Doyenne Dilemmas, so we just kind of talk about everything from corporate life and climbing the corporate ladder, like with us being entry level, I guess, Black women in the world. So we talk about everything that we go through during work with guys.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't come through, man. I gotta defend the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers be out there, man. But I know some brothers do be out there, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about it, guys.
Man, nah, man, it's tough, man. But yeah, tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we also do, like, I'll do a product review each week on, a lot of people always ask me what I do with my hair, so a lot of times I go towards hair care, but also just simple recipes or different places that I've been, that I want to recommend. And Jazz is a DJ, so we also incorporated some music into it. We have What You Basing segment, and that's when we discuss what music we've been listening to, like, on repeat, and she'll do a little mixing and editing for the end.
Your hair do always be on point. That's why I just got locks, man. Wash and go. You know what I'm saying? Man, so where y'all both originally from?
Well, my family is originally from Louisiana, but I pretty much grew up in Dallas, more so.
And I'm from Dallas.
Inside. Nah, man, it's all love, man. It's all love, man. Nah, for sure. So how'd y'all end up down here in Houston?
Well, we went to school together, and we were roommates in college, and we've been roommates ever since. So we just we built our friendship. We weren't the best of friends when we became roommates, but we were well acquainted, and we became best friends now. Yeah.
So, hey, man, tell me, man, in the last 2 weeks, man, what's the most trifling thing you've seen, man?
Oh, they've been acting right. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't seen too
Is it
much.
that they're acting right, or are you just not paying them any attention?
It might be a little of both. Yeah. Well, I did see a man pushing up on another girl, flirting when he had a whole girlfriend. He's about to leave too, but that's none of my business. But as far as Jazz, have you seen anything?
I'll put you in that category, but that may be me. I'm just not paying attention to guys. So I'm trying to stay away from them. I'm
The negativity.
Dropping it out. Trying to focus on what's important right now.
Man. We gotta tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of misconceptions out there, but you know what I'm saying? Black men don't cheat. Hashtag that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, black men don't cheat, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the narrative, man. You know what I'm saying?
Narrative, exactly.
What's this August, man? All right, man, we're gonna start 2019, man. 2019 hashtag.
Starting.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers, y'all got a few more months to clean it up, and then we're gonna start hashtagging 2019. You know what I'm saying? Black men don't cheat 19, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, that's dope, man. I like what y'all do. So, what are some other things that y'all are trying to do with the show? Because, well, first of all, let's start with the explanation of the name of the show.
So a Doyenne is a woman that's prominent in her field. She excels. She's a go-to girl, and that's something I strive to be in, not just one particular field, because I think that's what they try to confine you to, and that's what they tell you. That's the story they tell you. You got to climb this ladder and be this, and that's where it goes. But I want to climb multiple ladders and be a Doyenne in each of those. So I came across it's an older word. I've never heard of it, but I feel like it encompasses our goals and who we want to be as women. So, but we got problems, we got struggles. We encounter strife in the workplace, and of course with relationships. So it's Doyenne dilemmas.
What's that? Man, y'all got to go out this past weekend to the food truck festival, man. How was your all's experience?
I loved it. I love seeing Black people supporting other Black people and Black businesses. So it was really a good experience for me, and didn't get to try any food. I wish I would have, but I just walking around and seeing all the vendors. I hated that I had just gone a little shopping before I went, because I would have definitely invested my money there. Yeah, but it was good. I love seeing stuff like that.
Most definitely. And shout out to the Shrine of the Black Madonna. Anybody who doesn't know, man, everybody out there follow us on Facebook Live. Every first Saturday of the month, the Shrine of the Black Madonna does a Bob Black Market where they have maybe not some of the same vendors, but a lot of different vendors like we had at the Food Truck Festival. So the first Saturday every month, you can go out to the Shrine of the Black Madonna and support Black businesses. They out there, man. Shout out to the Shrine, man. They do a lot of work in the community along with the Shape Community Center. Hey, so man, your brother Atum, man. We are A1.com in the building, man. I got powerful women in the building. Man, did any of y'all this past week? Everybody been talking about our girl Lauren Hill. I'm just letting everybody know I'm not here for the Lauren Hill slander. Just what I'm saying. Disclaimer. Yeah, just a disclaimer. You know what I'm saying. I don't care if it was one album. It's still the album. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying. Have y'all heard anything about the situation? Anything that's going on?
Yeah, so allegedly she stole music. The album wasn't hers.
Yeah, well, it was actually, he's from here, Robert Glasper. He was just he was speaking on the fact that there were people not properly credited, when they did the first album, and she came back with some hella clapbacks, just like our sister Lauren Hill does. And it's kind of one of those things where you understand both sides of the argument. They're definitely up and coming artists that aren't credited because they don't know the business and the industry and anything like that. And then at the same time, what he was saying, how she was difficult to work with and everything like that. But Miss Lauren Hill was saying, hey, I paid for something specific. I want something specific, and I'm the artist, so y'all are here to give me what I want, and if I'm not getting what I want, get the hell out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, she brought up, a lot of interesting things. One thing that, I'm glad y'all are here. She was saying that on how when there's a woman in the industry that's bossy, says what she wants, people call her the B word, she's hard to work with, and everything else like that. But, when it's a male that's like that, he's demanding, he knows what he wants. He's, he's straightforward, he's a business guy, he got his, stuff on right. Is that something that you ladies still deal with, within, your all different respective industries?
I definitely say so. That, and you can kind of hear that on our podcast too. Just they're looked down upon, obviously, because of our skin color. But being a woman, they just simply think you don't know. They just think you're naive, being as young as we are at times. And so I've definitely experienced that, and I'm trying to learn how to deal with it more so in a productive way, more so than how I would like to deal with it. So I think that's a big I guess what I'm learning.
Yeah, man, people from Dallas will cut you. What about you, AB?
So there's definitely some stigmas that go on in the workplace as far as, especially a woman. I try to handle it as just like, and it might not be the best, but most of the time I just keep my mouth shut because my face is saying enough. So I just try to, at least control my mouth. If I can control that, then I ain't say nothing, okay? But yeah, I definitely identify with Lauren saying what she said, defending herself in the way that she did, especially with the demanding or demanding what she is paying for,
Right.
and it shouldn't be a problem, especially if you're getting paid.
So man, all three of y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. All y'all seek to, you know what I'm saying, empower, you know what I'm saying, young women of color. So, like, where are we going from here? You know what I'm saying, as it relates to things that people can do to help empower, you know what I'm saying, our young women to actually rise above, you know what I'm saying, the circumstances that they're dealing with. So I guess we'll start with you, Sister Maranda.
Well, I do it in a way, you know, like real quick, going back to the previous question, I've never experienced that. Even with 2 degrees in accounting, I've never actually been in the corporate world, because I was the type of person where I don't like listening to people, so I created my own.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I created my own business, so I'm my own boss. And then I work for Jewish people, and I'm the only black person that works there, and they're pretty much scared of me. So I pretty much do what I want to do. So, you know, and even when I was doing corporate accounting for 2 years, I did have 2 older white male bosses, but they had been taking care of me or kind of had my back since I was 16. So it was kind of like a family thing, you know. He owns like 40 Smoothie Kings, and he let me work in his corporate office. So I've never actually experienced that part of it.
Tell me, give me one.
I got some cards in my wallet for a free small smoothie. Yeah, I got you. I think I only got 2 now. So I think
we ain't giving them away.
So I think we can empower our young women by actually showing them that they can reach their goals, like by looking at, you know, these women, these beautiful women, looking at me, looking at other powerful women, like that's not already superstars or famous. Like they don't have to have role models that's already famous, or Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or whatever. You know, they can have role models that are just older black women that are doing their thing. So but they have to see it. Like they have to see it. Like when I took a group of my girls to the Black Girl Excellence Awards with all these panel of black business owners and women and entrepreneurs, they were amazed.
Right.
It was pretty much like, wow, we have this many black women in power. So they have to be exposed to it. Right. And once they're exposed to it, then they know and believe that they can achieve the goals that they set.
Ask a question.
That's
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's something that they have to know or hear about, or that's why, like with the podcast, I appreciate that they can listen to it for free, and they can hear about, you know, what me or Jasmine encounter at work, and when they get there, they already know, you know, about this. Like, I heard about it. I know about this. I see what you're doing. You know, and they'll do hopefully better than I did. They'll handle it better than I did, because they've already been warned about it. They've already, you know, heard discussions about it. They know people in higher places than they are, and so they know that they can reach that place too. So I think it's just exposing women and black men that are doing things, so that in a way that they can see it and receive it, so that they can do the same.
And sorry, not to cut you off. And black men too.
Yeah.
Like, let's not leave out black men, because my organization works with boys and girls.
Yeah.
Like, let's not leave out our black men, please.
Our faithful black men too.
Oh yeah. What about you, Jan?
I would say similar along the lines of what they have, especially you and your book, sharing your story, your experiences. Even me, like some things I wouldn't feel open to talk about, or I wouldn't feel open to ask for help about, because I didn't, you know, it was kind of shameful, or I didn't feel like I was comfortable enough to. But hearing somebody share their experience and knowing that someone's been where you have, it just opens, it makes you feel a lot better. It makes you feel like it's easier to talk to someone. So I think just like your book, our podcast, sharing our experiences, that's a really big thing that we gotta keep pushing out there. And no matter what that may be, you know, don't be embarrassed by your experiences, because you never know who needs to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
So
Most step, man. Last question before we go to break. We're gonna wrap up. Come on, man, don't close me out, please.
We had a real conversation.
Man, I'm trying to shut a brother down. But real quick, what's one thing that you all would like to see black men do for black women?
Support them. Support them. Like that's my number one requirement. Like, I don't feel like Black women support and back up. Black men support and back up Black women like they should. Like, support us. Like, it's always like, oh, well, the woman has to take it or take care of the man or support the man or do this with the man. Like, no, you need to support your Black women. Like, especially your strong Black women who are out here doing stuff with themselves. Like, you gotta put that out there and appreciate that and that, like you do. Like said, like that. We need more of that.
What's up?
Yeah, that's a good one, especially in not even with just women, like kids, and a lot of issues stem from childhood. If absent father creates issues when you get older. I also had the same situation, so I feel like just being present, being supportive, that's what we need as a community to build up our strength as a community.
Just common courtesy, just common manners, just especially, when you see someone of your kind, why not speak? Why not, just acknowledge them? That makes you feel a lot better than you walking by and all these white people that are always overlooking you. At least be the brother that's going to acknowledge the sister in a certain place. Like, at least have that common courtesy.
Without saying, hey, Sean.
Yeah, without trying to holler. Yeah.
Because I get it. That office,
You over there by Cha-Cha.
I know.
That's the spot.
Radios in the building, so you know.
A lot of AB and Jazz, man, let the people know where they can find the podcast and how they can holler at y'all.
Okay, we are now on Apple Podcasts, so you can search Doyenne Dilemmas. I don't know if I need to spell that.
Yeah, go ahead, spell it.
Doyenne Dilemmas. That's all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can find us on SoundCloud as well under the same name. That's Doyenne Dilemmas. And Google Play. We're on Google Play as well now. Yeah.
Get a Facebook and Instagram.
Same thing, Doyenne Dilemmas. DOYENNE Dilemmas. On all platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Man, Maranda Evans, man, give out your contact one more time, man. MarandaEvans.com, man, in the building.
MarandaEvans.com, termmovement.org, Elements of Me on Instagram and Twitter, Elements of Maranda Evans on Facebook, the Trouble Movement on Facebook, the Trouble Movement on Instagram and Twitter.
Right, follow the Trouble Movement. Make sure you get out, man, for the clothing fundraiser going down Sunday, September 2nd. Also, man, on September 8th, man, we got the Houston Indie Fest, man. Action 1 gonna be out there, man, supporting, showing love, man. So get out there, support. You can find the Houston Indie Fest on Facebook. Man, your brother Atum, make sure you go download the app. We are A1.com, man. Shout out to everybody checking us out Facebook Live, man. Everybody that came through the Food Truck Festival. And, man, we out, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Peace, brother Atum, Action.
Wait, I say, I've been calling you Autumn for a while.
Oh, man.
I've been calling this man Autumn for a while.
It goes all different ways.
I'm like Adam, Autumn, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it out.
I
Now,
Is it too late?